Welcome in, everyone. We're gonna do a roll and release class today. So my name is Kiki. This is gonna replace our core and stretch, but all you need today is a roller. We'll be going through around 3 minutes of light core exercises with the roller, and then we're gonna be doing a release, which would be 2 minutes. So let's get started. We're gonna start with a squat to a reach here. That'll be our first exercise. I'll get our timer started here. Squat, and then reach, squat, and reach. If you're here in person, rollers are at the front of the classroom. If you're at home, grab one of your own. Feel free to grab those up there. Those are nice ones. Awesome. Let's keep it going for 5 more seconds here. Great job. Now we're gonna grab this roller. We're just gonna take it to the side of us for some stability. We're gonna lunge, reverse lunge to a kick. Maybe you're just gonna opt for the kick here. All is good too. Lunge and kick. We'll switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Lunge and kick. Lunge and kick. Try to get that knee all the way back to the ground. So we're reverse lunging to a kick. Nice job, everyone. We'll be here for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, we're gonna set that roller off to the side. We're just gonna warm up our arms. Big arm circles backwards. Now big arm circles forwards. Really opening our shoulders up for today's class. Now let's go into a side lateral lunge, opening up the inner sides of our legs. Moving through this. So if you just are joining, today is our roll and release class. So we are rolling and releasing. We'll do 3 minutes of exercises. Join me with some butt kick arm pullbacks, and then 2 minutes of release. So our first set of exercises is going to be a hip bridge complex. So we're going to head down to the floor in 5 seconds. We're going to be putting our feet on the roller and putting into a hip bridge. So let's grab our rollers. We're gonna lay them down horizontally on your mat. Feet come to the roller. You're gonna lay down here. We're gonna hip bridge up and down. The roller is making it a little bit unsteady for us, challenging our proprioception. So we're lifting our hips to the ceiling. Heels are on the roller. You're pushing through your heels, activating your glutes. We're just gonna do as many reps as possible. You should feel this in your hamstrings as they're trying to control the roller from moving. Awesome, you only have 10 more seconds of bridges. And then we are going to move into roll in and roll outs. So you're gonna stay up in this bridge here. You're gonna push your feet out and roll them back in. This is really challenging for your hamstrings. If you're feeling it in your low back, lower down a little bit. Still keep your hips off the floor, but maybe don't be in full extension of your hip bridge. Ooh, you should feel those hamstrings fired up. Take breaks as needed, but try to get as many reps as possible in this minute. Roll in and roll out. You're gliding to your balls of your feet to your heels. Twenty more seconds here. You got it. Those hamstrings should be fired up by now. You got less than 10 seconds. Then we're gonna move on to marching. We're gonna march with our heels on the roller. In 3, 2, 1, hip bridge. We're marching. So we're bringing our knee up while the foot in the hip bridge is single and steady. If you can't do that, let's lower your hips down to the floor and just march in place here. Your hips do not need to be in hip bridge. Let's engage our core, making sure that our core is the one that's bringing our knee up. Keep going, you only have 20 more seconds. Try to lift up into that bridge. If you can't, do what's best for your body. You got less than 10 seconds, and then we're going into our release portion of the class, which will be 2 minutes long. Okay, awesome. Let's come down from that bridge. We are going to roll out our hamstrings since we just worked those. So, we're gonna have one foot planted here, one leg straightened, hands behind you, and we're gonna roll back and forth on this roller here. Try to find a sticky spot. The rolling is gonna increase blood flow to the areas of your muscles that you're rolling out. So let's switch legs now. It might feel a little painful. That's okay. It should be a good type of painful. That means you're kind of resetting that area of your body. It's getting more blood flow to it, and those neurological patterns are firing a little bit better. Okay, we'll be here for about 5 more seconds. Next stretch we're gonna do is going to be a figure 4. So I'm gonna have you put your sit bones onto the roller here. We're going hands back again, but you're gonna be here in a figure 4, and we're gonna roll out the glute here. So the leg that's crossed over your knee, foot over your knee, that's gonna be the leg that you're gonna roll out the glute on. So let's be here for 3, 2, and 1. Now let's switch. Switch sides. Try to find those sticky spots. Get some blood flow to those tense muscles there. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. So that's kind of the format of our class. We're gonna be doing 3 minutes of exercises and then 2 minutes of releasing on the roller. So next, we are having roller abs. So we're gonna put our shins onto the roller here. You can be in tabletop here or on your elbows here in a high or low plank. We're gonna be rolling in and out. We're using our abs to pull the roller in from the top of our shin to the bottom of our shin. Elbows are micro bended. We're pulling our abs up and in. So imagine there's a string attached to your belly button. It's pulling through your spine and up to the ceiling. That's how you should contract your abs. Okay, we're gonna be here for 5 more seconds, and then I'll show you the next exercise. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next exercise, we're gonna be doing a plank. The higher the roller is to your knees, the easier it's gonna be. So we're gonna be here for 30 seconds. So if you're gonna be lower in your shin, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. Got it? Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. hold that plank. We're holding for 30 seconds. Pull that belly button to your spine. If you want to do a high plank, join me. If the roller is feeling like too much of a challenge, put it to the side. Listen to your body. You got 10 seconds left. You're so strong. Hold through. Pull that belly button up and in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Great work. We're gonna go into those roller abs again, but this time we're gonna go to our oblique muscles. So, back up here, we're just gonna pull our knees into one elbow and then to the other one. Okay, join me in 3, 2, 1. Pulling up and in. Pulling that belly button up and in. Should feel like a good burn. Take breaks when you need it. If you're feeling strong, push through. You have less than 20 seconds left. Keep it going. Always a great option to hold a plank here. Keep it going. You got less than 10. Pulling those abs up and in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Now we get to do our release. Okay, so we are gonna come to our side body. Your leg that you're not rolling out is gonna come to the front of you. You're gonna be bent here. You can be on your hand or your elbow. And we're just gonna roll out this side of your leg. You can get up into your TFL, up and more into your glute here too. You can turn onto your stomach and roll out a quad. Try to find those sticky spots. Roll out that sticky spot. We're gonna switch sides in 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Leg that you aren't rolling out is gonna come into the front. You can go down on your elbow or down on up on your hand, whatever feels best for your body. You can get all the way up into the hip here. You can go down to your quad here. Find what feels best for you. We have 30 seconds here. Take this time for yourself. Again, we're creating blood flow here. That's gonna help our muscles recover. Okay, we're into our next set of exercises. That was our second round, so we're into round 3. We're gonna have 4 rounds. This time, we are going to be in a plank on the roller. And then we're gonna be rolling in and out here. Okay, join me in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold that plank on the roller, strong through your shoulders. We don't want to be sinking down here. Strong and tall. You got 10 more seconds. Pull that belly button up to your spine. Strong shoulders for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of take a 10-second break. Then we're gonna go into those rollers with your arms. Great option here. Take it on your knees. Great option. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, and 1. We're rolling here for 30 seconds. In and out. get that back as neutral as possible. Remember, if you want a little bit of a challenge, go up on those in a full plank. Okay, we got 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Okay, next exercise, we're gonna be doing a leg lower and lift. Roller comes up here, legs come up the wall too. We're gonna pull them apart and bring them back together. Let's go. We have 1 minute of this work. I want you to think about if you can be, how slow and controlled you can be. This is not about the number you can do, but how well you can do it. Go to the point where your low back is not coming off the floor. Slow and controlled on the way down. Resisting gravity. You got 15 more seconds. Keep it up. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're keeping that roller horizontal, and we're gonna put our upper back on to the roller. You're gonna bend your knees, feet are planted to the ground. You're gonna lift up, and we're gonna roll out that upper back. So you're gonna roll up and down. Hopefully feeling some release there. If you want to, stop at your mid-back, and then you're gonna open your chest up to the ceiling and let your head come down to the floor. A nice release stretch there. Keep it rolling on your roller. And then we're gonna release one more time. Come to your mid-back, and then open up your elbows wide, letting your head come to the floor for a nice release. Okay, next roll out we're gonna do is our lats. So the roller is gonna come right at your armpit, and we're gonna roll out the underside of our armpit here. Again, that leg can be propped up in the back. Rolling it out here. Nice. Keep it rolling. Let's switch in 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. We'll roll it out here. Using that back leg for momentum. We're rolling from our armpit down to our rib cage. Okay, let's go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this is our last round of exercise. We're gonna put the roller vertically on your mat. Your tailbone is gonna go to the end of the mat, and then your head should be able to rest on the roller here. We're gonna start with dead bugs. So, opposite arm, opposite leg. One arm can stay glued to the floor with that opposite leg glued to the floor. Then we're coming, raising both up to the ceiling. We're gonna lower them to the floor and lift. Lower and lift. Let's go, come join me. We're just gonna do one leg at a time. Switching is complicated on the roller. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Make sure those arms and knees and feet are planted. We're lowering and lifting. Our low back is glued to the roller. We're lowering and lifting. We got 10 more seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's plant both of our arms on the floor. We're gonna go into some marching. So we're gonna march with our feet coming off of the floor. We're in an unstable environment, so we really wanna make sure our core is engaged, our belly button's pulling towards our spine. We're marching. Knee is coming up to meet our belly button, but that strength is coming from our abs, not our hips, not our legs. Our abs are pulling them up. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do oblique dead bugs. So we're gonna reach out to the side and then pull them back together. So opposite arm, opposite leg, out to the side, back together. This is probably our most challenging of the day. We're gonna do 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Take it slow and controlled. Out to the side and back together, working our obliques. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We're into our last release here. So, excuse me, I got up a little bit too early. We're gonna stay here. Feet are planted, tailbone to the end. We're gonna goal post our arms here, and then we're gonna rock side to side, releasing those muscles in between our shoulders. If it feels better for you, you can cross your arms on the front side of your body, or if you need a little bit more stability, they can come down to the sides, supporting your body, or you can keep them goal posted here, letting them fall to the ground. Okay, we're gonna be here for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This next one is a little funky, but it's a position that we're not in a lot. So it's important to put our bodies in positions we aren't in to make sure that our nerves are being stimulated. We're actually gonna be prone on our roller. So we're gonna lay our stomach on the roller here. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but allow your body to relax here and settle in. We don't put pressure on the front side of our body as much as we do the back. If it feels good, you can roll here. If that's not what your body is feeling today, just sit here, take a breath. Maybe rock your forehead on the roller. We'll sit here for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. The last stretch we have today, we're gonna do a child's pose on the roller. So we are going to take our hands on the roller. Our feet, our knees are hip width distance apart. We're sitting back. We're gonna roll out here. You can roll side to side. You can roll in and out. You can use this extra leverage to come to the floor. Awesome. And that is our roll and release class for today. Thank you so much for coming and hope to see you next week. Thanks so much, guys.